In this particular video, we will look into the details of first class of algae, that is chlorophyceae. Now, as the name chloro suggests, these are green in color, and that is why commonly these members of chlorophyceae are called as green algae. Now, these members, these can be unicellular, these can be colonial as well as filamentous. Talking about the pigments which are present in the case of chlorophyceae, in this there will be chlorophyll A as well as chlorophyll B which will be present, and presence of these pigments will give green color to it. So color is similar to grass green color. These pigments, chlorophyll, will be present in the chloroplast. Chloroplasts which are present, these can be of different shapes depending on the species in which these are present. After this, food storage. Now, food storage is important feature of different classes of algae. These storage bodies can be one or there can be more than one storage bodies, and the storage bodies are called pyrenoids, and these are present in chloroplast. In the case of chlorophyceae, these pyrenoids will have starch and protein present as reserve food. There can also be some algae which store food in the form of oil droplets. After this, composition of cell wall is different in the three classes of algae. If we talk about the chlorophyceae, then in this case the inner layer will be made of cellulose and outer layer will be made of pectose. Talking about the reproduction, it can occur by all three ways. The first is vegetative, second is asexual, and third is sexual. Talking about the first way, that is vegetative reproduction, it occurs by the process of fragmentation. That is, body will break into small fragments and each fragment will give rise to the new member of algae. Now, this vegetative reproduction can also occur by formation of different types of spores. Second is asexual reproduction. Now, asexual reproduction occurs with the help of asexual spores, and the asexual spores are called as zoospores. The term zoo in zoospores refers that these are motile, and that is how these are flagellated, and these are produced in a structure called as zoosporangia. After this, coming to sexual reproduction. So, sexual reproduction can be of any type depending on the condition, depending on the species. So, it can be isogamous, it can be anisogamous, it can be also oogamous. We looked into the difference between aniso, and oogamous in the earlier video, just repeating that. So, isogamous is the condition in which gametes are similar in size. In the case of anisogamous, these will be dissimilar in size. In the case of oogamous, it will be a special case in which male will be motile, female will be non-motile. So, sexual reproduction can happen by any of these ways. Talking about the examples, important examples of chlorophyceae. The first is Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas is unicellular, consists of single cell. Next is Volvox, it is colonial. Now, this particular diagram, it is of Volvox. We can see the colony formed over here. The third example is Eulothrix. Eulothrix is present as filamentous form, and this is the example of Eulothrix. One more example of filamentous algae can be Spirogyra, and Chara is also example of chlorophyceae.